welcome to my community on Afrocentric Television Channel 15.8. This is a show that revolves around the Africans in the diaspora, and we'll talk about the positive things they do here in Houston, our locality, and by extension, the United States. My name is Kola, and on this episode today, we will be having a few guests, two of them precisely. You know, we have our Dr. Ugonna, who happens to be from Nigeria. She will talk about our business, the Eyeware. You know, how eyewear trends and how it can transition from just, you know, being a prescription to making a fashion statement. And also we have one of my guest hosts today, one of our girls here in the studio, Nea. Nea is going to be joining me, and we're going to, you know, touch on, you know, several events that had happened and that will happen. We're talking about the graduation, Memorial Day, Africa Day, and all of those things. So we will be talking about that, and join us with Bayon Lay to give us his own view on the sports segment. And of course, my girl, Fauzi, to talk about the entertainment. And we hope you enjoy the show. Stay tuned with us.
Welcome back to Afrocentric TV Channel 15.8. I am your host for the entertainment segment, your favorite chocolate drop, Fauzi Aminu. And I am so excited that you're still tuned in, because you know how I love to give you all the news. And this week is no different, because I'll be giving you all the entertainment that you didn't know you needed to know, some upcoming events that you should be at, and my top 3 songs for the week. First of all, I just want to congratulate all the latest graduates from the community this season. It's a beautiful thing to see the people who grew here, and even the ones who flew here, you see what I did there? Doing great things, graduating, accomplishing things, and just all the whole nine, because Lord knows it ain't easy. So congratulations to you guys. And while most people were excited about graduations, others thought it was the perfect place to throw hands and settle their differences, like in this clip right here. Nonetheless, congratulations to all the 2019 graduates, even my sister. Last time I was on here, I told you guys about Naira Marley and how he was talking about Yahoo and how he was in custody with EFCC. Well, I was hoping that I was going to come on here with some news that he was out on bail, because that's what was put out on the internet. But it turns out that was just a little gimmick, and EFCC said in an interview that he's still very much in custody in Ikoyi prison, and he will be there till at least May 30th for his bail hearing. Whoa, me, I'm tired. I just feel like you should move in silence like a G and surprise everybody. And look, you just humble up a little bit more, because I'm sure all the people shouting free Naira Marley and all the love from the Malians will not be in vain. But yeah, that's what's happening. Next up, apparently Stonebwoy pulls out a gun while he was handed a gun at the Ghana VMAs, because Shatawale was coming on stage to congratulate him. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you firsthand what happened, but I can say that it must have been a scary situation for everybody that was there, and I'm glad everybody's okay and that situation is over, except for the court cases that are following the situation. At least we can count on Ghana to do things the right way. Aha! Game of Thrones is over, and I, for one, am so excited that I never invested any of my time into that, because people were disappointed, to say the least, about the ending. The fans wanted a little bit more intensity, more fire, more pizzazz, and it just wasn't that. Well, the good thing is the Game of Thrones jokes will last forever, like this one right here. As far as upcoming events, this Saturday, the 25th of May, there's a festival in Houston. It's called Afrobeats Festival, and it's at India House from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. There will be performances by some people from the community, such as Sammy Juice, Caesar, Afro Love Dancers, Raheem Alpha, Samson Oga, and so much more. There's going to be food, live music from DJ live music from DJ Oreo, and overall good vibes. So if you ain't got plans on Saturday, I just came through for you, as I usually do. On Sunday, the 26th of May, there's an event in Lagos State, Nigeria. It's called Mainland Block Party. And if you were tuned in earlier at all this year, you would have seen that I've talked about it before during International Women's Day. And this edition is called Spacely Waves. You know what that means. So all my Warbeites, this is your parole for Sunday. Get your tickets now. Okay. My top 3 songs this week are all spanking new. Did I really just say spanking new? Okay, Fauzi. But this one is called Immortal by Las Giddy, and you need to check it out now because it's fresh from the stew. And low-key, Beam Entertainment has been doing the damn thing lately. So yeah, Immortal by Laskity. Next up, I have Alter. You know the one where they talk about being called weird, now you want to wear what they wear? Well, I just want to know if my shirt qualifies me as Alter. Just kidding. But this one is by DRB Laskity, and once again, it's called Alter. Last but not least, I have Ugonna by the Plug, Nigeria's latest signee, Jimmy Abdul's. And quite frankly, I've always liked the kid, so I was definitely looking forward to see what he was going to do. And let me be the first to tell you, I was not disappointed. Make sure you check out Ugonna by Jimmy Abdul's, guys. For more entertainment news, make sure you join me next week. Same place, same time. It's your girl, Fauzi Aminu, and I'm checking out.
It's good to be back on your screen again. My name is Bayonle Arashi. Welcome to the sports segment on My Community. Straight to the news right now. Arsenal Football Club announced on Tuesday that their 30-year-old Armenian-born midfielder Henrik Mkhitaryan will not be playing against Chelsea in the UEFA Europa League final coming up in Azerbaijan, Baku, Azerbaijan, on May 29th. Next week, Wednesday, of course. They said this has to do with the fear of the player for his life in Azerbaijan. There's actually no diplomatic relationship between that player's origins country, which is Armenia, and of course the country hosting the Europa League final, which is Azerbaijan. So Henrik Mkhitaryan will not be making it to that final in Baku, and this has led to a very serious discussion on social media on why UEFA should take that final to Azerbaijan. But like I said in one of my replies to Arsenal Football Club page, that we cannot put this blame on UEFA alone, or actually on the country, because when the season was going to be open, UEFA, Arsenal, or even Chelsea that are in the final right now do not know if they will make it to the final or not. So this decision has been made a long time ago, so we can't put it on UEFA. But I'm very sad for Henrik Mkhitaryan. The 30-year-old has missed games previously in Azerbaijan. Even while he was playing with Borussia Dortmund, he couldn't go to their away leg games coming up in Azerbaijan. Even while also at Arsenal, their preliminary group games, he could not make it. I really hope this kind of political issue does not get involved in the game that we love so much. Moving on now, Manchester City simply trashed their Premier League counterpart Watford Football Club by 6 goals to nothing last week Saturday in the Emirates FA Cup final. Raheem Sterling scoring a hat-trick in that particular one. It's been an amazing season for Pep Guardiola and his boys, playing 61 games, winning 50 of them, and unbelievably, they scored 169 goals in 61 games. Amazing record by Pep Guardiola and his player. And of course, they end the season by winning a treble of trophies. The Carabao Cup in England, they won the English Premier League for the 4th time, and of course, they wrap it up with the win of the FA Cup last week Saturday. Congratulations to Manchester City and Pep Guardiola's side. Amazing. Even though they are on some investigation right now for financial fair play, but of course the coach has said that they are not guilty until they are proven so. But for now, we have to celebrate Manchester City and their achievement this season. Hopefully next season they can take it beyond the local in England. Of course, do something better for themselves in Europe. I think Guardiola and those boys can do it next season for Manchester City. Still on Manchester City, their 33-year-old captain Vincent Kompany said he was retiring on Sunday, just a day after winning his second FA Cup trophy, of course. And of course, he has spent 11 years at Manchester City. He said he was becoming a player manager for his boy club Anderlecht in Belgium, that he was moving on, and I think it's about time. He said he knew he was done the moment he scored that goal against Leicester City. That was the second to the last game in the Premier League season this season. He scored a bullet of a shot that gave Manchester City 1-0 victory over Leicester City Football Club in that particular game. So I want to wish Vincent Kompany the best of luck for the rest of his career. He spent 11 years at the club. As I said earlier, he won 4 Premier League titles, he won 2 FA Cups, and he won 2 League Cups with Manchester City. Finally, on the sports segment today, actually I have one more news before that final one. Chelsea have renewed the contract of their French striker Olivier Giroud. The English club said they want that striker 1 more year. They gave him 1 year extension on his contract till the 2020-2021 season. Of course, he will spend another year at the former English champion home at Stamford Bridge. Olivier Giroud has played 62 matches in all competitions for Chelsea and only scored 17 goals. Not bad, but average for a striker, but of course for his age, he's a good addition for Chelsea Football Club squad. Now finally to the last story on this segment of the show, of course, it is the 2019 AFCON Africa Cup of Nations mascot. It was released on Tuesday, May 21st, and of course the name of that mascot is called the Little Tot. You'll be seeing the video right now. Very, very interesting mascot. Egypt will be hosting the tournament from 15th of June, and of course that tournament will end on the 13th of July this 2019. Cameroon was supposed to host that tournament before, but they were stripped in January this year because of their delay in preparations for that tournament. And of course they gave it to South Africa or Egypt, but Egypt got the vote to host the championship that always happen every 2 years, but I think they changed it early this year. It will be happening maybe once in 4 years or thereabout. It's still complex now with CAF, but of course we're going to have an African Cup of Nations tournament from next month till the 7th month of the year 2019. I'm excited about that, looking forward to it. Egypt will be hosting that tournament for the 5th time. They've hosted it before in 1959, in 1974, 1986, and I remember I was at the episode in 2006 in Egypt, of course, and they've won it a total of 7 times. No nation has come close to Egypt in winning the African Cup of Nations. That's about it I have for you on this week's segment of My Community on Afrocentric television station channel 15.8. Till I come your way again next week, God willing. Stay winning, of course. Keep doing sports. Bye bye now.
Hello, Houston, Texas, Sugarland, Missouri City, Katy, Stafford, all of Texas and its environs. Listen up, Shaya Lesh is back again this year with Shaya Lesh Live, happening on May 24th, 2019 at 6 p.m. This dynamic saxophonist and music minister is having his concert happening live and direct here in Houston. Prince Perkins coming from Los Angeles, California. Tony Favorite from Houston, Texas. Lucia Bracho from Chicago. Palmyra Merrifield from Houston, Texas, and Sherry T. Menson from Houston, Texas. This concert is going to be amazing. Live, high praise, worship, music, fun, happening at 1203 Cravens Road, Stafford, Texas, 77477 at Dominion Chapel, Houston. You don't want to miss this night of worship, May 24th, 2019 at 6 p.m. For more information, call the number on your screen. We will see you there.
The Royal Event Center, located at 6603 Langham Drive, Houston, Texas, is an event center that houses approximately 300 guests. It is designed to host any style of event, from weddings to birthdays, anniversary meetings, or even small intimate affairs. The Royal Event Center has you covered. Combining unique interior designs that are state-of-the-art, it includes the main event hall, with well-designed entrance and complimentary parking space. It also features a separated lobby. We have 5 restrooms for men and 5 restrooms for women. The hall is located in a gated and peaceful environment, allowing for maximum security of people and property.
For inquiries, call 281-550-0400, 281-716-2099.
shipping company delays your shipment for 3 months or more via ocean, you need a new shipper. If your shipments have been dropped off and are yet to leave after 2 weeks, you need a new shipper. If your shipments were lost or damaged during transit and there is no compensation, then you definitely need a new shipper. Every day your items are delayed, your hard-earned money goes to waste, and your receivers are denied the benefits of using those items. And in most cases, there are no compensation. It is time for a new experience with ocean shipping, and Ship to Nigeria now offers you that experience. Ocean shipments are delivered within 6 to 8 weeks to Nigeria, or we will refund 25% of your shipping costs. We will refund in full your declared value and your shipping cost within 48 hours if anything happens to your shipments. You can get 247 alerts, online tracking, emails, and text messages. With 3 containers leaving every week, we no go give story. We will deliver when we say we will and to any location in Nigeria. Try us today and get 10% off your first shipment.
Ship to Nigeria, as good as taking it there yourself.
Welcome to My Community on Afrocentric Television Channel 15.8. This is a show that revolves around the Africans in diaspora. Of course, we're in Houston, and by extension, the United States. My name is Kola, and today on this segment, we have one of our very own from Nigeria. Her name is Dr. Ugonna Nwakanma. She is the CEO of Eyewise. They are also referred to as the eyeware style experts. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Kola. It's nice to be on your show.
So now, let me, I know I introduced you as Dr. Ugonna. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I am Ugonna Nwakanma, better known as Dr. Ugo. I'm an eyewear style expert, a healthcare professional, and an entrepreneur. I hold a Doctor of Optometry degree as well as the University of London Masters in Business Administration. I have been in health business for a while, and I've recently launched out into specialized eyewear styling. This was born out of my passion for trendy, stylish, providing trendy, stylish, and non-harmful eyewear for people of all ages and diverse social strata.
Interesting. So you're an eye doctor. You are a fashionista, if I would say that.
A healthcare professional.
And you are a business mogul. Look at you. Girl, I want to be like you when I grow up. Right. So I think, so now that I have that understanding, can you tell us why you chose eyewear?
Like I said earlier, I chose eyewear out of my passion for trendy, stylish, providing trendy, stylish, and non-harmful eyewear for people of all ages, especially for fashion enthusiasts. A lot of people want to wear glasses, and at the same time, they want to make fashion statements. So that's basically why.
And I think I get this because I have 2 boys. My boys wear glasses just like I do, and then but they have different shapes of eyewear, right? And I guess that's because they are the shape of their head is different. Does that have anything to do with the kind of glasses you wear, or let's say for instance the one I'm wearing, right? It's prescribed. Yet I want it to be fashionable.
Yes, that's the whole idea.
That is the whole idea.
Yes.
So who have you kidded? Have you kidded, or rather, maybe better still, I should ask, who are your preferred customers? Or you don't discriminate?
No, I don't discriminate. It's for everybody of all ages, kids, adults, I mean, everybody, diverse social strata. About eyewear styling, if I have to go into it a little more, it's all about, an eyewear should be seen like an accessory. Some people are just so scared. They go to the hospital and they prescribe for them. They're like, oh, I have to start wearing glasses. Like what I'm wearing now, it's optical. You know, you make a fashion. What I tend to do
I
is
would
to
think
make
this is something Mary J. Blige would wear.
yeah, you make a fashion statement while wearing it at the same time. So it's also based on the shape of your face, your color, your skin color, your hair, what you're wearing. Yeah, it's a total package. So some people mightn't be able to pull their glasses off with the kind of outfit they're wearing. So we do that as well.
Mine
put
is
everything
a
together.
transition lens, right? If I get in the sunlight,
It
it
changes.
turns dark. And you know, depending on the shade you want it to be, that's what the doctor told me. If I want it brown, if I want it black or blue or whatever. But I choose black, right? Because I just wanted to dim it out. Does it matter what texture of glasses you wear? Talking about the color, the shape. Does it really matter? You know, based on, let's say, we're Africans. Let me put it this way. We're Africans. We wear a lot of, especially on weekends, we wear a lot of traditional outfit, like I'm wearing now. And we wear what we call the robe, agbada. And some of us don't look good when we wear shades at night, going to a night party. You wear shades. Are there advice for people like that? If let's say their shades are recommended, like they're prescribed.
Okay,
optical,
wear
right?
glasses.
So, I mean, do they necessarily have to wear shades at night?
When you say shades, I believe you mean like optical glasses.
Optical glasses. Sunglasses.
And sunglasses. You're not supposed to wear sunglasses at night, so I don't know why people wear sunglasses at night.
Fashion statement.
Yeah, no, that's not a fashion statement because it could actually harm your eyes wearing dark glasses in the night. However, there are if you're very if you like to wear glasses, if you like to make fashion statement with your eyewear all the time, there are certain kind of glasses that you can wear at night. Like what I'm wearing, you can see is a little bit tinted.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay, so these are the kind of glasses you could wear indoors. So I don't know why anyone wants to wear sunglasses. That's by the way. If you're wearing a agbada, that is what we do. There are certain shapes that you can wear with your agbada. It depends on your body shape, size, skin color, and all. You don't wear like bling bling, and then you wear your suit. You understand? People do it, you know.
Kind of
but it's a kind of fashion. It depends on your personality, also your lifestyle, how you want people to perceive you. So we take all that into consideration. So do you want to be dramatic? We'll still take that into consideration while looking at, or you just want to be gentle. Yes, you want to be subtle. Is that who you are? We take that into consideration while looking at the shape of your face as well and your accessories.
So do you carry your own brand, or you have your own brand, or you work with other manufacturers or producers of eyewears?
Okay, we have our own brand as well. We have the Eyewise brand, and we also work with the leading brands in the fashion industry. So we carry all like the big brands that you know. Yes, all the designer brands, big names that you know. We have
talking about designers, and then me having mentioned Mary J. Blige earlier. I learned also that you've styled a lot of celebrities in Nigeria.
Oh, sure. I've styled a lot of celebrities in Nigeria, and it's been amazing.
Please
styling
don't mention them because they didn't pay me for this one.
Okay, I wouldn't mention the names. I
Of
wouldn't
course,
mention the
it's a great
names.
thing.
Yes.
So, if I have a prescribed lens, you know, to be filled, can I bring it to you if I'm in Nigeria and I don't have time to do it here because it might take time for them to cut my glasses and put it in the frames and whatnot? Can I take it with me and bring it to you over there while I'm in Nigeria, and you know, you can fill it out for me?
Well, there are two things. It depends on what you want. We actually consult online as well. We could consult online if you're not in Nigeria at that moment to even find out, to even see the fit of the glasses, the shape, if it fits you, if it matches your outfit, and how you tend to wear the glasses and who you are. So we could do that online. You don't have to come to Nigeria. But however,
No,
if you're in Nigeria, if you're traveling
yeah.
and you're in Nigeria, then you can stop by. And
Where is your office located? I know you said you're moving into a new.
Yes,
building.
so we'll let you have the address once we.
That would be awesome. So how can people reach you if they want your phone number, email, Instagram, handle?
Okay, my
Twitter,
Instagram handle is at @_wise.
At I, that's
Underscore
at
Eyewise, EYE _wise.
WISE.
Yes.
And phone number, email? Maybe?
Phone number 070-666-40080.
Oh, that's easy. That's also on WhatsApp, though, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It
And
is.
email, because some people just want to keep it confidential.
eyewise.ng@gmail.com.
Well, good to have you on the show. I will
Thank
definitely
you,
be
Carla.
visiting you when I
Thank
get to Nigeria.
you.
I like to look good.
Thank you. We hope to have you.
Yeah, that would be great. If you are on the mainland or island.
We're on the island. We're on the island.
Locate you. Well, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank
today.
you, Carla. Thank
We
you.
hope to see you and have you on again.
I hope so too.
All right. Well, you heard it from the expert. We will be joining some more people coming on later, and especially with my partner that is gonna be talking about some things that's happening here in Houston and will happen rather shortly. So please don't touch the dial. Stay tuned.
Hello, Houston, Texas, Sugarland, Missouri City, Katy, Stafford, all of Texas and its environs. Listen up, Shaya Lesh is back again this year with Shaya Lesh Live, happening on May 24th, 2019 at 6 p.m. This dynamic saxophonist and music minister is having his concert happening live and direct here in Houston. Prince Perkins coming from Los Angeles, California. Tommy Favorite from Houston, Texas. Lucia Bracho from Chicago. Palmyra Merrifield from Houston, Texas, and Sherry T. Menson from Houston, Texas. This concert is going to be amazing. Live, high praise, worship, music, fun, happening at 1203 Cravens Road, Stafford, Texas, 77477 at Dominion Chapel, Houston. You don't want to miss this night of worship, May 24th, 2019 at 6 p.m. For more information, call the number on your screen. We will see you there.
Welcome to CFAX Global Logistics, where your ultimate satisfaction is our goal. We make your shipping needs a worthwhile experience. As a licensed freight forwarder, CFAX Global Logistics offers air and sea freight, procurement and supply chain, project logistics, warehousing and storage services. Call us at 281-820-9000 or 832-593-3067. We offer prompt, effective, qualitative services, and damage-proof delivery is our guarantee. What's more, we offer the lowest competitive rate for your shipment. You can call us at 281-820-9000 or 832-593-3067. So, to ship your next products and goods across continents on the next available flight or ship at a price that can't be beat, come to our office located at 8180 Southwest Freeway, Houston, Texas 77074 for your shipment and logistics services. CFAX Global Logistics, the trustworthy and reliable partner for your logistic need.
The Royal Event Center, located at 6603 Langham Drive, Houston, Texas, is an event center that houses approximately 300 guests. It is designed to host any style of event, from weddings to birthdays, anniversary meetings, or even small intimate affairs. The Royal Event Center has you covered. Combining unique interior designs that are state-of-the-art, it includes the main event hall with well-designed entrance and complimentary parking space. It also features a separated lobby. We have 5 restrooms for men and 5 restrooms for women. The hall is located in a gated and peaceful environment, allowing for maximum security of people and property.
For inquiries, call 281-550-0400, 281-716-2099.
Welcome back to my community on Afrocentric Television. I am Kola, and with me today is my guest host, Nea.
Hi everyone, I'm Nia Amuzi, and I'm so excited to be here with Kola. This is exciting.
It is. I've been looking forward to sitting with you so we can get this done.
Really? You have?
I miss my girl, Ada. Ada, come back, go. I know you're working, and I totally understand it. Your energy, I'm feeling and I'm missing at the same time. But we talk often. But I'm missing you, girl. I wish you're here.
Aww.
But thanks to Nea for helping me out here today.
I'll try my best to do justice, just as good as Ada, because I know she set the bar really high.
That's my girl.
That's your girl. I get it.
Yeah, but it's okay. So, out of this excitement, we have so many things coming up this weekend.
We do have a lot of activities coming up this weekend, and that have happened. Yes.
So, just earlier, we had an interview with one of our very own beautiful Dr. Ugo from Nigeria.
She's
what do you
gorgeous.
think about the eyeware?
So I think it's amazing. I just love seeing Nigerians that are entrepreneurs. Like wherever you are, whatever you're doing, as long as you're making that big move, I think it's exciting.
And I think our women are stepping up to the bar lately. It's just, if it's not MUA, it's something. They're doing something. They're not even trying to depend on any man right about now. They just, out there doing their thing, man.
Kola, you took the word out of my mouth. They are really stepping up their game. And if you look on Instagram, you see so many young girls, even like from 20s.
Even from high school.
From
college, some sing. I mean, talk
exactly.
about the industry. They're doing great.
They're doing really good.
She was spot on too. I mean, given that she may even be the only one from Africa, because I've never heard of it before.
I've never either.
Having your own brand and talking about it's just amazing.
It's very new. It's very fresh, and I love that she has other qualifications. Like she did business administration in London. I did too. I studied in London, so I'm like, okay, girl. I know we're connected.
I don't go to London. I just go for fun. Yeah.
So I'm like, we're connected. So I just like that she's, very diverse and has a multiplicity of, talent and degrees. She's really good. But from your interview, what I really love about what she talked about is how stylish it is, right? The glasses are very stylish. You can customize it however you want.
I would think Mary J, Beyonce, they wear those kind of, but for the fact that she can actually customize it to suit your look, your color, and the texture and all of those things. I mean, it's just amazing.
Perfect.
That's what we call professionalism.
Exactly, I agree. And the fact that right now the trend, since I think Diddy and Kanye West started coming on the scene, they wear shades to clubs, anywhere, indoors.
So it's becoming a crazy trend.
It is a huge trend.
Tend to wear in the mornings when I go to church. If it's sunny, I step outside. Maybe I come out of receive a call or something. It's really sunny out there. Because my glass is transitional. What I do is, by the time I walk back into the church, it's dark.
Yes.
And I just have to take it out like, no, we can't, not here.
Yeah, you want to feel cool in the church.
Yeah, come on, man.
Right.
Wearing shades in the church.
I know, and it's so funny you said that because I feel like guys who do that, like put on shades and come in and looking all cool, they have some kind of, girls feel like they're trying to act, like they're all that, like boss mode, swag, yeah.
And some people may be hiding behind that.
That's true. Kola, that's super true.
So this weekend, and I'm sure starting like maybe Friday or today, there's a lot of graduation.
Yes.
People are graduating.
I think even for the past 2 weeks, like all of May, from like the first weekend in May.
And my daughter happens to be graduating too. I'm super excited.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's going to college, man.
You don't look like you have a daughter in college.
Can I have God's blessings? How many of God's blessings can I count?
Oh, wow. That's amazing, Kola. Oh, wow.
Yes, so when we talk about graduation, it's super exciting, but then it gives a mixed feeling to some parents.
Yes.
Because now you're wondering, your child is going out there, you don't know what's out there for them. Well, God keeps watch over everybody anyway, but, it's crazy out there, especially with the gun control.
Yes.
We don't have control over certain things that can happen to them out there. And on the other side, we talk about grants and scholarship. If you have a 3.0 and above, you have access to all of these monies. And we will be bringing some people on to talk about all this thing and how people can access it. Do you know also that you can start accessing all these funds by the time your child is in 8th grade.
So accessing loans and grants.
Grants.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
you can just keep pumping it into their account, and it builds up from there, and then you can just take advantage of that.
So it's almost like building a trust fund, but not from your own finance, from the government.
From the government, and from other bodies, also organizations, individuals. They have all these grants, and and you don't necessarily have to be in debt, right? But as long as you keep your academics up there, and your child's performance is very, very good.
Good.
At least 3.0 and above, they're good. They should
Do you
be able to
think?
access it.
Do you think a lot of people would tap into that? Because I know now the trend and what people are trying to do is stay away from loans. Like parents are trying
come
to.
on, it's hurting parents.
It is
It's
hurting parents in the long
how
run.
can you go for a 4 year course and you ended up graduating, and then you have hundreds of thousands in student loan? You start working, they don't start paying you $100 and some $1,000 a year as an intern, or when you first
As an
start,
admin, entry level. That's true.
They don't. Maybe
That's
you have
true.
to work your butt off to even start making 6 figures, and when you get there, you have your own bills to pay. I think that there has to be some solution. I think the best thing to do is just to keep your academic way up there.
And I mean, there's always access to scholarship. I feel like America is a nation where everywhere you go, you can tap into that. So if you want your kids to graduate without having loans or any form of payment to give back to the government, again, you can always, encourage them to do well so they can apply for scholarship. Find your kids, maybe help your kids to find talents, like playing basketball,
because there
football.
There are grants and scholarships to that.
Exactly, Kola.
Singing,
yes,
drawing,
exactly.
Arts, and do anything you find your passion, anything you find yourself to do.
Exactly.
Encourage them.
Exactly.
It helps a whole lot.
I mean, America is better than African countries in terms of raising talent and helping talents
but
shine.
Then we have so many in Africa that are just being buried. There's no
That is,
infrastructure,
it's a sad reality. It's a sad reality.
In Africa. While talking about this, there's this guy, Robert Smith, I believe.
Yes.
Just this past week, I heard he's going to be paying off all the student loans for the graduation year of 2019 in Morehouse.
Morehouse, yeah. I mean, first off, can I just say, I wish I was graduating too from Morehouse at this time. He's a billionaire. He's an American businessman, a former chemical engineer.
The fact that he is African American.
He is. He's African American.
First of its kind, really, if you ask me.
Exactly. I heard that and I thought that's amazing. For someone to just give back and pay off everything for every. I don't know how many students were in the audience.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He's like, I'm just gonna pay it off.
More than 40 million. I'm sure there's gonna be some change. Definitely some
It's a lot. But I think my big question is, are they gonna still have some kind of tax payment to pay at the end of the day?
It's like, I owe you money. There's
Okay.
no tax to be paid on it.
Okay.
That means whatever loan that I have is loan plus interest. And usually interest does not start accruing until certain, time after you
graduate. Yes.
So now that he's paying them off, I think that they should just, if you owe debt on credit card and you want to pay it off, they're not going to start charging you finance charge based on everything. It's based on what you already
That's
applied,
true.
So
that's very true.
That's what I believe should happen.
Yeah.
Right? For the fact that that's so generous of him.
That's super sweet.
It is better to give than to receive this.
It is better.
That's what the Bible encourages also. And I think God is going to just bless him drastically.
Yeah.
You did say something about Oprah.
So basically,
people throwing shades.
People were throwing shades at Oprah on Instagram. It was crazy. But first, I think it's so interesting to hear about Robert Smith, because we always hear about Oprah at the forefront as that billionaire who gives a lot. Like she gave cars, right, to her audience in 2004.
Now that can be something they pay on.
Right?
If
because
you're
it's
giving me a 2015, this is 2019, give me a 2019 Mercedes. First off, I'm used to paying my Toyota Corolla.
That's
which
true.
I'm paying $45 a month on insurance.
Yes.
And I don't have to buy premium gas. I buy my regular gas at $2.50 per gallon. Now you're telling me I'm buying premium at $3.25 per gallon. Then I pay car insurance $200 a month. From $40.
You definitely have a lot to pay. You can't compare this to student loans. That is so true. That's a good argument.
So
I
maybe
agree.
that's why the guy felt like, Oprah, you did something, but why don't you pay off the loans? And
Yeah.
she did say something in response to
Yeah,
that.
so on Instagram, some people threw that shade, like I said, on Oprah. Well, one person in particular, he said Oprah gave a commencement speech at Colorado College last weekend as well.
Okay.
And she posted a picture on her Instagram saying, oh, these kids are amazing, and, you know, the whole fun caption. Someone said, Oprah, why don't you pay off their student loans? And then Oprah said that she's paid about $40 million in scholarship. And then for the guys at Morehouse, she paid for 400 of the students to go through school there for all their tuition, everything.
Wow, that's
so she's done something
generous.
huge. Yeah.
And
So
she's doing something in Africa also.
she has,
But
that's
it's
cool.
always great to see African Americans and Africans stepping up to things like this, helping the future of these students so they don't go graduate and be in debt.
Exactly.
You know?
It
So I
really
think that's
is.
generous of them.
I agree, Kola.
It's gonna be African Day. The date is set to be 25th of May every year for Africa Day. But today we are going to be enjoying Africa Day in Houston with the mayor.
With the mayor.
What are you looking forward to?
I mean, everything. You know, this is going to be my first event.
Is it?
It really is. So
I just don't want to say it.
Are you serious? Let's not tell anyone, okay? Kola is slacking. You've been in Houston forever, and this is your first. Okay, I'll shush.
I'm usually not here.
You're usually like on top of your
I'm
game.
usually not here.
We'll give you a pass today.
Please.
I'll give you a pass today.
Don't worry.
Next time.
I know.
Okay. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see, because I hear that the mayor changes and dresses like in an African attire.
Girl,
And last
I've seen
year,
it on TV.
yes,
It's always
on
epic.
point, right? So what? Like last year, how did he dress? Did he wear a Nigerian or like another African country?
I asked him what he's gonna be wearing.
Okay.
He's just gonna like, just be on the lookout. It's gonna be flamboyant.
It's gonna be. Oh, I can't wait.
Awesome. Yeah. I know I'll be there in my agbada like a Yoruba.
Are you
demon.
serious?
But this time I was an angel. Stop laughing.
So you are a Yoruba demon?
No, that's what I said. Like.
Like, okay.
This time.
Okay.
Angel.
Okay. All right.
Because
So let's
Kola is a
clarify.
Yoruba angel.
Kola is a Yoruba angel. We've
Yes.
clarified that.
Please.
But I'm excited for the food, you know,
was gonna
the
say that.
celebration.
You know I'm a foodie, right?
You're a foodie?
Oh,
I didn't know that.
I am.
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
Looking looking forward to it.
So are you like you love African food as opposed to American food, or just everything in general? You don't care. You just love food. Oh, look at you.
Bet.
Okay.
I'm very, very picky.
How can you be a foodie and then picky?
Oh yeah, that's a unique foodie. You know, like you just don't go to the store and just buy everything just because they sell food in the store.
So you're a unique foodie.
Yeah, I am selectively like, you know, some single girls nowadays say I am selectively available.
You know, that's so funny. That's a funny term.
But it's, you know, it can be true.
It can be true. So now for food, you're selective.
Selectively available to eat certain kind of food, you know.
Let's just kill it. Let's just kill it.
Let's
just kill it.
Tomorrow it's gonna be fun.
I'm excited. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be dressed up, looking snatched on point. Yes.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I'll take a picture with you.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna let Mama just see. Like, that's the girl. That's the girl I was telling you about. I name his name.
You're funny.
No, thank you. So, this weekend.
Yes.
It's gonna be a long weekend.
It is gonna be a very long weekend.
You know
why? Tell me.
You should know.
Memorial
Day. You know,
Memorial
so
Day.
It's a big one in the
It's
United
huge,
States.
yes.
And I love the fact that the United States celebrates her veterans.
The veterans, yes.
The ones that are, you know, that passed, you know.
Yes.
May they also rest in peace.
And those who are in service and
those
died
that-
in
yeah,
service.
Yeah, and those
Yes.
that are still alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the things that stands out is this day is dedicated to, you know, honor those in service and those that have died in service. I think that's noble.
That is very noble. I think it's amazing. And that's why I love America. America has a heart for its people. And you see with the way the government is structured, you have welfare for people who cannot afford it. So they really take their time to honor and celebrate people who work hard for them. And a lot of veterans need that help. They need to be recognized. They need to be treasured and celebrated. So I think it's great.
Everybody knows that though. Like, you know, we talk about the Veterans Hospital. You see a lot of them, you know, and these are, you know, disabled veterans. And I don't know, maybe there's not so much being done in that regard because they're disabled, or maybe they're just because, you know, in Nigeria, we would say, soldier go, soldier come, and then it's just one way, right, for soldiers, right? But here, I think it's a little different. But then they have their own mindset. They probably just feel like, you know, I'm a strong man, so they don't go for treatments.
You know,
perhaps.
it's an interesting thing to say because I mean, with services, there's always going to be a lot of people that want a certain amount of service, right? And every operation is not perfect. So, of course, like veteran services is not always going to be perfect. You might have a lot of people standing in line to get there. But the fact that they have it, I think that's great. But I do know that there are some veterans you see on the street begging still and just, looking for
how
help.
can you tell those are actual veterans, though? Just because they're wearing a hat with pins on their hat or something does not mean they are.
And that's true. I always.
Do you think it's encouraging to just give them a token for the day? But there are programs out there for them.
There are programs out there. And to answer your first question, we don't know if they're veterans. That's true. But I always tell people not to shy away from having conversation with people that you see that need. Yeah, if you see someone that. Exactly. Of course, be careful. You never know who's carrying a gun or something dangerous. But I mean, engage in a basic conversation, and then you can decipher and tell if this person is a veteran or not, or just being shady. But then to help them, I mean, you don't really have to give them, just direct them to services. Many of them probably don't even know that it exists. Yeah. All these services exist, or probably they've tried it and they're like, I give up. The line is too long. But if they wait until the end, they could actually benefit from these programs.
Like there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Tell that to a Nigerian because
Nigerians are impatient.
Nepal might have taken that light. There's no time.
That is so true. That is so true, Kala.
So on Memorial Day, I know there's a lot of benefit for veterans.
Yes.
Talking about housing.
Yes.
Talking about
healthcare, yes.
Healthcare, all of those things, and they get away with a lot of benefits.
Yes.
But then, how can they access these benefits? And I know there are organizations out there, there are websites, even if you Google veteran.
Exactly, yeah.
But I think there should still be a program dedicated. I mean, maybe it's going to be for this day also, which is Memorial Day. Dedicated to veterans and to educate them as to where they need to go if they are suffering from certain kind of ailment or whatever.
Mental health issues, yes.
Things like that, where they can go for counseling and get renewed.
Exactly.
In their spirit, mind.
I mean, Wale, like I said, there are a lot of programs out there. I know a lot of nonprofit that really are very specific to helping veterans, in terms of their mental health care, So, like you said, it's just a Google search away, right? Just search Google and it pops up. It's not hard.
You know what, though? After service, I think they do a lot of stuff too. After active service and they come back, they're done with service. Now what? Walmart actually employs veterans.
That's true.
Even if it's just.
I think every organization, every company, they give a lot of leeway and benefits to veterans. So if you apply for a corporate position, I worked in corporate for like 6 years. If you apply for a corporate position, even if it's Pepsi, whatever company it is, the fact that you check that you're a veteran, they give you a listening ear. Yeah, you have that preference, exactly. So, I mean, don't feel discouraged if you feel like the system is not perfect. There are loopholes and there are ways to get ahead and get things done for yourself.
I'm sure if we educate them some more, I think we need to bring on some veterans.
Some
in active service, some,
retired,
the Navy, the Marine, the Marine Corps, the U.S. Army, name it.
I agree.
We need to bring them in and just talk about them because we need to know how Africans also can tap into this.
That's a different story. I mean, I think I
know where you're going there. But listen, so in America, there was a program at a point in time where Africans, as long as you've not committed any crime, you've been here in the past 2 years, your record is clean, and your status is still active. Let's say you're a student in a school. There's a program where they draft you into the military.
Okay.
And then they give you automatic citizenship.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I'm not sure if it's
still active.
Existing, but then it happened. I know of 2 or 3 people that benefited from it. That not to say. Other than that, I think there should be a lot more programs for Africans here in United States that can, that some things they can benefit from in the military. But when we compare the way we honor our veterans here in the United States and the way we do it in Africa, I think it's sad.
It's very sad. But I also, just to comment on what you've said first, as long as you're a citizen, even if you're African or whatever, ethnicity or, country you come from, you can also tap into the resources that are here. Yeah. I know a young Nigerian girl who is a citizen, and at 21, she was drafted into the military. And then after her service, she opened her own business and she's very successful, a Nigerian girl.
And they, like I said, preference.
Exactly. There is that preference for them. So you can definitely tap into the resources America has to offer. But again, back to what you were saying, it's so sad that we don't, in Nigeria or other African countries, we don't honor people who work so hard. Like people who fought at the forefront during the whole Boko Haram craziness in 2014. What did we do for them? You hear about, soldiers who are just hungry walking around the street. All you get in Nigeria is
head of defense.
Right?
$2 billion.
I mean, it's a whole different political
argument.
argument.
That was supposed to be used for weapons.
See?
And something gears to protect our armies. And you just squandered the whole thing with your fellow politicians and whatnot.
It's saddening. That's our reality.
That's a loophole in our
what you get now in Nigeria is if you wear the whole camouflage, you get like flogged or beat up. Did you get attacked?
I don't take them to Nigeria.
You just don't wear it, right? Yeah, be careful.
I'm a regular citizen. This is the way you see native attire. I'm not even going to wear suits.
Yes.
But I do wear suits when I go for business.
Well, I just don't sweat too much because it's hot. Yeah.
Other than that, I just go in my African attire and I love it.
You love it, yeah.
And then they respect you too when you wear it.
They do respect you when you look.
That we're embracing our own
and you always look very influential. I gotta say, I'm giving you a compliment. You always look like there's something there, and there is something there.
I'm enjoying this flattery and it's making a man feel good.
I'm gonna turn it down now.
Well, let's talk about the memorial with Africans in Nigeria, in Sierra Leone, in Uganda, in
Ethiopia,
Angola.
South Africa. It goes on and on.
What can we as Africans in diaspora do for these people? Are there organizations out there catering to the needs of the veterans, those that have fought the war, ECOMOG, even Boko Haram, all of those wars that has been fought? Those that are died in service, what is the government or what are the people or organizations doing to affect the lives of those they left behind positively?
I mean, to be honest, whenever you go into the law into many African countries, you see that there is a law written or there are organizations that say, in quote, they do this to help the veterans. But in practice, in execution, in reality, nothing is happening. That's the problem. So what we need to do is we need people that are ready to actually take action to help these people who are ready to give their life, put their life on the line and say, I'm going back to Nigeria. I'm going to start a non-for-profit that helps people, veterans. I'm going to start this to help them and really push forth and do it. That's what we need. So if we can rally up a lot of people who are ready to, help back home, I think then we can push the law and really actualize things.
See, guys, you heard it. So some things needs to be done to change the face of how we treat our veterans in Africa. It's in memory of those that have lost their loved ones into one war or the other, or while they were in active service at the time. We just want to express to you that America loves you, Afrocentric loves you,
yes.
We love you here, and keep doing what you do, and we pray the Lord keep guiding you and showing you mercy and giving you directions. And from all of us at Afrocentric, we just want to wish you a happy Memorial Day.
Yes, happy Memorial Day, guys. Thank you for watching.
Until next time, see you again.